don't ever talk with your eyes. Sure
Now you are vampire.
You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. You're dead and out of this world.
Thirsty Thursday. What are we looking at? Looking at some really big cans. Smirnoff Smash. Oh, it's even different on both sides. Isn't that tricky? This is strawberry plus lemon, weighing in at 8%. A premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified colors. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, doesn't that just look like colored water? Okay. Definitely smell the strawberry. It does smell like natural strawberry. I opened up the fridge and I thought about one of those other ones, but so far they've been drinkable. If somebody was aiming a gun at you, drinkable. Other than that, they definitely haven't been enjoyable. The Smirnoff, let's find out where this one stands. A little bit of this like plastic, almost like smell while you're drinking it. The taste that it leaves in my mouth is mostly strawberry. So, interesting developments. Seems how I know he'll see this because he watches every single one of them from start to finish. Usually while cooking something. Sharky. The gun drama is on. Sent Sharky some actual pictures from Jim of the SIG P220 Elite that Jim found at an auction after searching for over a year. And Sharky then spent the afternoon combing the internet trying to find a shiny P220 Elite and was unable to. So then he started wondering if someone, I never did yesterday. Went to go find out what is blowing up against my window. I love cowboys. Or cowgirls. I mean, that could be a dude. I'm telling you right now, if Hector had an ass like that, oof, you know what I'm saying? Wow, completely fucking lost my own train of thought. And I think I'm going to throw up. Okay, so Sharky spent the afternoon trying to find a SIG P220 Elite that was shiny. I mean, this gun does not look like something that Travis Eller got his hands on and mother polished the fuck out of it. I mean, the closest I've ever gotten was the Mosin the gun. That was 60 grit, 80 grit, 100 grit, 120 grit, 220, 440, 600, 1,000, 1,200, and then mother's polish. There was a lot of goddamn. And on top of that, if I don't keep tabs on the humidity down here, which with a dehumidifier running all summer long, I would have never thought that was the case. Now I've doubled my efforts by having two large dehumidifiers just in the gun room. And there's another one over there. I still, mother's polish does leave something behind. It's not like you made it all shiny with sandpaper and then walked away from it. Mothers will give you something, but if you go too long, or it's been handled and you got kind of, or you're wiping the fingerprints off of it, removing mother's polish, I do have to go back and throw a little mother's polish on it, maybe once a year. Anyway, because I remember one time I ran a rag down it just to get fingerprints off of it, and it had a very, very light orange rust coloring. So I just decided, which even Sharky's like, maybe what's due is to contact Sig Sauer. So I called and spoke with a very nice lady named Teresa, and she goes, I tell you what, she goes, why don't you give me your email address? I'll shoot you an email so that you have something to respond to. And if you could get me pictures of the gun and the serial number, she goes, I will find out if we ever produced a shiny P220 Elite. So, somebody, there's one of two scenarios right now. There's no gray area. Somebody bought a brand new stainless Elite, and they are always in a satin stainless. I mean, I shot Jolson's, and I don't know. I shot Jolson's, and it looked like this. And I've seen other pictures of them, and they look like this. And this one, you can comb your hair in the side of it. So it means somebody purchased a brand new P220 Elite, polished it until you could comb your hair in it, and then sold it new in the box. Or Sig produced at least one of these. Hopefully, I can get a definitive answer, because it's now in the hands of Sig. I sent them the serial number, and I sent them pictures of the gun from Jim sitting in the box. I don't know. Sharky don't like shiny guns. Me? I'm extremely cool with it either way. But if it actually turns out that on a typical search you cannot find a shiny Sig P220 Elite that is shiny, and all of a sudden it turns out that this one is a actual factory, a no shit factory gun, then that kind of makes it the holy grail of holy grails. I mean, in all fairness, Sharky, I never really thought about this until you started questioning shit. If I would have sent that gun to Jay, at a bare minimum, I would have wanted hard chrome, which would have made it definitely shinier than a stock Elite. Oh my God! Do not squish the expensive whiskey glasses. At an absolute bare minimum, this is how I would want my Sig P220 Elite with the rosewood grips to look. Obviously, not as flat as a stock is the pictures that you find when you do a search for a P220 Elite 10mm. I don't know. Sharky, I understand. You know, some people think that stuff like that, you know, we're to look gaudy or whatever. But I really like the way it looks one way or another. Now it's just coming down to finding out, did they really make one, or did somebody go through all the effort to make a pimped out P220 Elite with rosewood grips, and then sold it from 2017, and then sold it new in the box. I mean, that's what it was listed at, is new in the box. First with Smile Money being first. Ooh, back in the commenting game. Clyde says Whiskey and Revolution for all. I'm sure being a little miffed being second. All these, 3 times in a row now? 4 times in a row now? Phil's got 2 shots. Poco says not it. Then he says, well, that opening was something. Salty, take the naked and run. And Tardisia says naked is as naked does. My money. Warriors Brewing did not want to go the way of Bud Light. Controversial YouTube influencers are bad to have advertise and promote your product. Well, at least I didn't take a dick up the ass. I got that going for me. I mean, not so far. Okay, the packages. I'm going to go with the cryptic one. This is something that feels like it has a grip on it. I mean, I'm sure that they wouldn't question shit. This is for both me and Christine. Eric and Christine Ebomi. 18 West 4th Street, basement. And again, whoever this is, the sender, my name is spelt wrong. I do not spell my name with a CK, just a C. And Christine does not spell her name with a K. So, not like it narrows it down on who in the hell sent it. Model 92 training pistol. Why do I have a Model 92 training pistol? I mean, I want like the real one with the threaded barrel that comes in the ammo can with the extra mags. Okay. It is the right color for Christine. Out of Florida. Yes, please. Poco says skull shot. Bad says it's a dance-off. Greetings, Captain. Greetings, sir. Then he says, what's your nosy neighbor at the window trying to see if you've got any guns in there? Well, if nothing else, the one thing I have is the reputation of if shit starts to go bad in this neighborhood, they either know who to stay away from or who to run to. And thankfully, it's a good neighborhood, so I have a lot of come here for refuge. Skull shot. Well, we got 2 different scenarios here, and I see they are going in different directions. Now, this skull was filled with all of the better stuff. This skull was filled with the stuff that I didn't give to the bum. And you can see that the better stuff is definitely darker. I don't know if the camera is showing that all off or not, but yeah, you didn't listen to a thing I fucking said, because there's a hot redhead blonde combination followed up by another one, and the last one had underboob. mean, what can you argue about underboob? I haven't visited this in a while. This was really, really going the direction of Maker's Mark. So Lily's the only one that has that ringtone, and I never gave her that ringtone. And it's not like I was sent that ringtone by her phone. She's like going, she goes, no, my phone doesn't send out custom ringtones, for God's sakes. What was in this one? Up on the shelf. Flask number 130. Why is that up on the shelf? I'd really be impressed if someone's actually sitting back. Oh, flask number 130 was, yeah, come on. Small batch, 1792, and I gave it a 6. And it's almost 100%. So maybe I was going to put it in one of the Scullies. Maybe I'll put it in this one. This one's got room. Yes. Several pictures of her in here, and she's got a nice little shape on her. Doesn't look like a stick. Smile Money. The Sig pistol that Jim has is about 400. All I really wants a go. I'll give you that. Whatever is the latest flavor is the one that I want to have. But Smile Money, if nothing else, you do have to admit that I have been in search of the Sig Elite 10mm for a long time, and two of the greatest friends that I have both been part of the in making and making it happen. Now I just have to send a little / a lot of money Jim's way. Yeah, I know. If you just sold the 7mm Psalm, you could buy that gun from Jim. Ooh. This is nicening up nicely. Definitely sweeter than what I remember Maker's Mark being. Huh. Who knew? Okay, next package is for Egg Eater. Oh yeah, sales. Oh yeah. It's got to be like a NASCAR. Every one of these, I'm gonna have to. God, I keep forgetting to bring that back up into my work rotation. Every when they keep switching the hats. In this case, I'll keep switching the knives. Oh yeah, a magazine. Oh yeah, and it's taped to the box. Oh yeah. This is for one of the possible troubled kids. What in the hell? They folded the box or the package inside out and stapled this. This is a Mechgar mag for the 9mm with the 40 watt spread. We don't need that. And this could. Oh my! Are you serious? Okay, now we gotta go. Okay, so it was a Mechgar mag. Just for the record, there's 3 Mechgar mags, and Well, the one that came with the gun is also a Met car. It just does not have the little sexy rubber bumper. But these three are now identical. This is the new one. I'll keep it in the gun. Okay, so Sam's on our way to pick up Miles' motorcycle trailer. And I need to participate in that, so no more screwing around. Okay. Smart Money says, oh, fertilizer just leaked out over its 2-week journey on a rail car, they say. You could see the triaxle dump trucks to steal 30 tons of ammonium nitrate. That is about what 50 acres of cropland requires. Oklahoma City bomb used 4,800 pounds of fertilizer. Oh, can you imagine the crater from that much? Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Rich says cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Heavy Jeff, love the intro. Dance off your pants off. Oops. Jeff's been asked to leave the control room. Smart Money then says, "Hooah, where have you been?" Exactly. Jeff, I love you, my brother. I really do miss when we used to get together in video chat. Tom says, cheers, Patriots. Cheers, Tom. Mike says, you can give me the bike and Miles can deliver it to me. Just saying. Cheap old gun guy says, praise the Lord and pass the... McLean says, why are you in such a good mood? Come on, man. Come on, man. McLean, I don't want to hear the old Moose Lake versus Hinckley BS, Eric. You know, a lot of people get hurt. Let sleeping dogs lie, please. Then he says, I'd rather go to Moose Knuckle than Moose Lake. Then he says, Eric, get off Hector's back. I just did. Ah, Jesus God. This one, I have no freaking idea why. I don't recall having a conversation other than Jay, that package that we talked about. I was giving you a little room to get caught up and shit. I am going to try to have that in the mail to you on Tuesday because Monday is a holiday. Hang on 1 second. Woo! For a minute I thought that was one of those packages that I received from that other guy. I open up the box and there's a PSA dagger box. Hey Jay, it's all okay. It's all okay. I took the gun out of the box and put some beer in here. Okay. Ah, fucking A. Thanks, Jay. For stopping my fucking... Woo! Okay, Black Label beer. Over a century, You know, I want to say that at one time I've seen that around here. And the glass. And to use glass. Just kidding. Oh my god. It's like, what did Jay send me? A fucking gun? Okay, just a gun box. Just a false alarm. Oh, shit. Okay, McLean, I don't like it when we fight in front of the boys, Eric. Well, then, fucking stop being a bitch. Matt Davis. Yep. Mm-hmm. Ah, God. Mr. 27, intro. Star-Lowered brew bomy, nice. Then he says, fancy brew bottle. Then he says, 29th Brew Bomy Brew Babes viewer today. Then he says, happy 357s and 10 millimeter day. Then he says, more under boob, over boob, and side boob, please. I told you, the last one anyway. That was the same one from, you know that thing. Phil, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Phil. Sharky, cheers all. Antique Browning design shotty on deck and a pistol or 2. Here we go. Then he says, SH outro zebra stripes. Nice. Last comment from Jim, the horny one himself. 30 tons of aluminum nitrate missing. Satellite phones passed out. Prediction of the internet going down. What are they planning? I hate to sound like I'm, just one of those kooks that's been fucking right for years now. That's the thing about a conspiracy theorist. They just get proven right in 3 to 6 months. It seems like everything bad has more people. Of course, you got the people like, well, it's not on CNN. There's a lot of shit that doesn't make the news. Look at around here. We had some guy, David and Bunky, they have a scanner running all the time at their house, and they listen to some fucking freak job, stabs a bunch of people in downtown Duluth, steals a car, drives over two more people, drives out to East Duluth, drives over someone else. All told, there was like 7 people. Dave said all you kept hearing is dispatch another ambulance, dispatch another ambulance, dispatch 2 more ambulances to my location. It was never even in the news. Greg was telling me today about something else that happened. Wow, it wasn't in the news. 'Cause fucking the cunt Emily Larson, liberal Mecca bitch herself, doesn't give a fuck about me because I live here. She gives a shit about tourists. Can't have a bad reputation for the Duluth area, so it's just another scenario. Just because you didn't hear it in the news certainly doesn't mean that it never happened. And I'm sorry when I say most of the bad shit that I think has taken place in my lifetime, one way or the other, our government either had something to do with it or knew about it and they didn't want to say anything and it happened anyway. I lean more towards they had something to do with it. Again, I don't want to rehash on this, that, and the other thing, but how do buildings fall down on their own asking for a friend? That's all I want to know. But 30 tons of what can be made into explosives is missing. Being issued satellite phones warning that the internet might go down. Yeah. I hope nothing happens, but you just remember. That is a new label for Dogfish Head 1 or 120, and I know that is a $10 a piece. $10 for 12 ounces. And I would give you I would have originally said I'd give you $40 for the homemade bra, but I see someone finally posted pictures of her wearing nothing but her big veins. Thank you, Jay. Lucy, I still. Okay, so again, one of my personal favorites of the CZ design. Rich, we did not get to shoot this. I tell you what, if you are ever, and when I say if you are ever, I'm referring to any one of my friends that could possibly be here, the last thing I ever want to hear is how, like Jerry was here like 2 times, and then like a month later I'm talking to him on the phone and he's going, yeah, I really wish I would have had the opportunity to shoot blah blah blah, and I'm like, why didn't you just ask? If I did not bring it out to the shoot, if I knew you wanted to shoot it, I would have brought it out to the shoot. As far as precision 10 millimeter in the collection, if you said to me, I want your biggest tack driver, your best tack driver, I can hand it to almost anybody and they shoot it well, it's this. I mean, these are aluminum grips. I mean, it's not like they were molded to my hand, but it's just like the whole design of this thing. I have a little bit bigger grip, even though it doesn't directly proportionally work with the size of my Irish penis, but that's okay. I have a large grip, and what I like about this is anything that's, as my pinky gets pushed down, the magwell is right there to lock your hand in even better. The controls are gigantic by standards. I do not have the pedal. These are threaded. If I wanted to, I could do the thumb rest up here, but I kind of just ride the slide. Normally I ride an actual slide, but because it's a CZ design and it's all lowered down inside the frame, it's pretty hard for me to get my thumb up and actually riding on something moving. Yet I kind of wonder how that would feel, because that whole area would come back and probably make it easy. Big old bull barrel, so where it gives you that lockup without having to have a barrel bushing or anything. This thing is just the only thing that I ever questioned, and I only did that because Jolson's a dick, is putting the flat trigger in it. That's about the only thing that's on Bunky's gun that I actually go, because she has the straight flat trigger, and I do prefer the straight flat trigger. But going with the smile money philosophy on this gun, if there really isn't anything wrong with it, then, and I'm here to tell you, it does have, for basically a starter, I wouldn't consider this a serious race gun. I would consider this a great gun to use if you want to do competition shooting. No plans for that, but I just love this, and I don't know why, but the extra mag for this, I moved it with the rest of the 10 millimeters. I would say the extra mag for this has always been like sitting right there. This thing is just such a tack driver, and I pretty much David holds me responsible. Bunky shooting this gun is why she absolutely had to have hers, which is a 9mm. A little bit more simple design on hers. It doesn't have like the mag well and all that shit. But boy, that thing is just. David goes, I am going to cry if this gun doesn't run reliable. And I looked at him and I said, dude, it's a CZ. It's and not a single hiccup. And she put a lot of rounds through it. So that is such an awesome gun. Okay. Where do I put this? On these big ass get drunk fast cans. It's not bad. Again, when you're like in mid chug, right there, kind of sneaks up on you. It's another one of those if you just don't take a breath. I don't know how to describe it. It's a little like what would a plastic strawberry taste like? Not fantastic, but not terrible. Okay. Hitting the button. Where are we on the McLean pissed off meter? Ooh, he's going to be pissed off. No, he's going to be even more pissed off. In the club is Smile Money saying, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Smile Money. My brother. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Richie Poo. Okay. Questions, comments. Fuck off. Probably see you tomorrow. This could possibly be the pre-locked and loaded, but more than likely not. I don't know what's going on all tomorrow, but tomorrow's the start of the long weekend, locked and loaded. I'm just gonna. Locked and loaded is just gonna be giddy ass shit. I'd rather I don't want to talk politics. I really don't want to talk politics tomorrow on Locked and Loaded. I mean, there's just no winning until all the liberals die. We're screwed. So we might as well have some fun. Cheers.